Yeah,
Luigi 0 to death.
They both do it in such very different ways too.
Exactly.
You know, Hero's kind of that slow build, and then immediately you're just dead at 0.
Exactly. I mean, Hero just has so many things he can create a solid game plan, but he only needs to get you lacking on 1 or 2 scenarios. You know, you get snoozed, you get your spot dodge red on psych up. You know, it's just so easy to take stocks, and Luigi knows the exact same thing. Fantastic
and honestly,
combo
these days, how the Luigi meta has been being pushed, it's no longer just grab him at 0.
It's not.
You get grabbed at any point.
They have so many conversions. They know their combo game fantastically well, and I'm sure they've been through this matchup before. Coming from Houston, 4th and 5th seed. Are we moving? 8 qualifier. Now this will be interesting. Battlefield to start.
Yeah, I'm going to see a huge stage. I'm honestly kind of intrigued by this pick.
Yeah, curious pick. They decided to strike, not something we usually see. And of course, Radish, famously known for not knowing the Luigi 0 to death, but he's like, just lets the gameplay do the talking.
Yeah, if you want to see what neutral Luigi looks like.
Neutral Luigi, he's just all over you. He's ready for a lot of situations, and this combo game's starting up.
Yeah. But definitely, Jacob, he's gonna want to get him off of him and then start, fishing for those spells.
Yeah, exactly. And Luigi, not very fast. Bounce kind of can devalue the Zair, devalue the neutral B, allow him to camp a lot easier. Luigi's not that fast. If you can get him off of you, send him off stage, you can get a couple spells set up.
Especially off stage, Luigi takes so long to get back.
Has to charge up that side B. Oftentimes has to go low, especially the further away you get sent.
And honestly, unless you get a misfire, bro, you're gonna be out there for a minute.
Dude, I love this turn. Oh,
good.
Up smash.
Coming
Immediately ready. Can't be caught lacking. Those disjointed aerials, you can feel really safe, but you get a little too lazy spacing them. Luigi will just blow you up for it.
Honestly, I don't even know if it's RadishKing doesn't know the combo. He just doesn't want to go for it. He said, "I will be honest."
Don't let him spread that propaganda. He just can't do it.
He's like, "I will be honest." With or without my permission.
Fantastic maneuvering from Radish around, the ledge strapping. He's gotten himself in a solid situation. Rage Luigi's no joke either. You get to this point where at 78, you get a little too lazy.
And Hero
that kind of lean back. You needed a haymaker, and he found it.
He put his hard-working 8-5 back into it.
And this is what you want to see. Ooh, he's spacing the punish. Really good drift on Radish's part.
But if you're Jacob here, you got to start pushing the tempo. You got to start getting him uncomfortable.
Radish just seems to be really holding center a lot of the times. It does seem like he's leaving it up to Jacob to fight his way out of the corner.
And another thing, RadishKing's been playing really grounded, so he can fish for those parries on the projectiles, because
Exactly.
As good as they are, this is a little bit end lag on Hero stuff, so you can use that to push on in.
But Hero showing he can maneuver just as well around here or around Luigi. These big swords, they can smack you off, and kaboom. Like you said, it takes so long for Luigi to get back to stage. And he can read every letter of the menu. It don't matter. No fear of top decking.
Especially considering that he just has access to instant kill moves.
Like kaboom, man! It doesn't matter where you are.
The world's most unreactable move called Sizzle.
Hey, showing up a pretty good lead, and
I've only seen one person parry Sizzle.
And I mean, it lingers after it hits your shield, anyways. I hate this matchup all too much on Zelda, man. So many good options in neutral. But
low tier heroes right here.
Low tier heroes, man. We got it rough out here. But for how big of a lead Radish had going into it, he got that he got that kaboom and did not let that momentum go.
And that killed extremely early. I mean, I know he was 80%, but if he made it back, you could have at least looked for another 30-40%.
And he's not letting go of this stock either. Psych up is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying at 100%.
It's kind of like what we were talking about at the beginning of the game. It's that slow burn from Hero. The longer he gets to, play neutral, fish for those spells.
Yeah.
You're getting Psycho.
More dangerous. Yeah. you can only go so far.
Everything you will ever want from a book.
Exactly. He gets the back throw. Now, it looks bad. I know it looks bad. Okay.
It was kind of bad.
Shouldn't have opened my mouth. My fault.
Yeah.
You know,
unfortunately, RadishKing dropped just a little bit early.
Yeah,
Definitely trying to go.
I mean, it's just in a situation like that. It's just Halo Plat is so good. I mean, Luigi's, the disadvantage is already not great, but in between the stock, you're at 160. There's so many things that are taking your stock from you.
Obviously, if I'm RadishKing, honestly, I want to go somewhere small, somewhere where he can't fish for spells as often.
Yeah.
Or he can't just open menu and then there's something crazy coming out.
Just put something out in front of Luigi because you know how slow he is. Because once Luigi, this is one of I feel like the rare matchups, once Luigi locks in, gets in your zone, you don't want to. You can't let go.
Yeah, Luigi's just like that snowball character, bro. Once he starts hitting just a little bit, everything in his kit just links honestly really well together, as goofy as it looks.
Exactly. The goofiest combo character ever seen.
Every time I see him combo, I'm just like, it can't be real.
Why is that? And he just makes up literally whatever he wants. It's not something you typically see from him. And, a bit of a back and forth here on game one. Radish taking an early lead, but now he's stuck on the ledge. Just,
and being one of the many... I
wouldn't have been ready for that.
I think RadishKing tipped and then immediately just threw out something.
Yeah, I think it was the up B. I think it was like the up B
the
trade or something trade. It didn't look like a soft enough tech. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Okay.
Oh, keeping up the Jakob.
Hey, you can't complain.
Yeah.
Good string.
Get a 70.
Quick 70.
Considering he's not going to get the
Dude. It was like 15 seconds from the last stock. He was like, I'll show you how to take a stock.
Yeah, there's a Cinema Forto and then there's Luigi's at Smash. They are not the same.
We are not the same.
Yeah, RadishKing doing a good job in his disadvantage stage.
Exactly. He's showing he's maneuvering off this offstage a lot cleaner. Getting stuck and not ready for the tech there.
Tough parry there, or tough tech there. But RadishKing doing a real good job, closing down that distance. He hasn't really let Jakob get any of that menu going.
Exactly.
And that's honestly kind of like the make or break for a hero. You kind of have to get
exactly. I mean, Hero's got some really slow buttons, man, and it's about that power and that explosiveness about him that makes him so good. But if you can't get your menu up, you can get stuck. You can get stuffed out.
And with it being so slow, and if you don't get for psych up, you're not doing the shield damage that you need to be doing.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't force them. You can't make them afraid.
Yeah, I don't think any of his areas are safe on shield, just normally without any type of buffs on.
Oh!
And hitting him.
Ready for that.
Nair
side B is raw. Nair side B is raw. Ooh, wow. Fantastic DI to be ready for that, but he's 120. Luigi has plenty of things that can kill here, but
you see Jakob playing real safe,
careful.
Hasn't committed really hard to anything.
Exactly. He knows the severity of the situation, but he also knows he's hero. You get a psych up, you get an oomph. It don't matter what percent your opponent's at, but you gotta play real careful.
Yeah, RadishKing, with his percent being so low, he's just gonna swing, but he's definitely also gotta be careful. Hero is known for robbery. And good DI on that.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic DI, showing that he's ready for it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not enough.
Did the bounce not stop the plunger? I thought that was the point of the point of the move. Why else does the move work?
Dude, honestly, I don't even know how plunger works. I'm not sure if it's a projectile.
I don't know. If it's like Joker's gun where it's a physical thing.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was a projectile, but man, putting in the work, being just too far away for Jakob to get back and 1-1.
Yeah,
for
RadishKing
top 8
doing
qual.
a real good job taking that game out too.
Fantastic adaptations, I feel like, on Radish's part as well. He had that lead. He had that strong lead at the beginning. In game one, Jakob was like, okay, I'll show you. This is a volatile matchup, man. I'll take a stock. And Radish kind of learning how to slow it down. Lots of adaptations need to be made going forward, and we're at PS2.
Yeah.
First time we've seen it.
Yeah, probably the most neutral state of both the stages we've been on. long enough to be, kind of like Battlefield, but, not a tripod.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have the space for Hero to get his spells if he's in advantage. But, ooh. Yeah. But it's still a good layout for Luigi. He gets the nair up, the nair down B, and he doing a little wiggle.
Yeah,
he got that stuck.
Jakob too. He also got mixed up by. He thought he was gonna go for the cross of the eye, but he just went straight for the neutral one.
Exactly, and it's that kind of 50-50 Luigi's always putting on your toes for. And pretty substantial lead for Radish going into game 3. He's got to make sure how to hold on to it.
Man,
and Skill and Fundies win again, baby. Skill and Fundies win again.
He quite literally just outplayed them. Just a better player.
It was bound to happen eventually.
It's not a real hero set if he doesn't get at least crit, whack, or whack.
And just boom, boom, boom. And Jakob, even with that little luck, he's just knows how to completely take advantage of that swing and momentum that Hero can so easily provide for you, racking on the damage.
Yeah, and honestly, Radish hasn't had a footing on the stage this entire
since the crit. He was a little too lazy on one down B, died at 74 because of skill and fundies, and now stock is gone just like that. Jakob in complete control of the momentum. He's got to figure out his way back in it, and without the Luigi 0 to death, he's just not that afraid of shielding.
If you don't have to worry about gaining cheese, then this matchup becomes so much more easier.
Exactly. Not afraid at all, and Jakob making clean advantage of this lead he's built up for him. 81% and climbing.
Yeah, and Luigi not known for being a comeback character in the slightest. Unless you have the grab.
And Radish just has not been showing us this 0 to death that is so crucial to make this matchup feel even. It's supposed to be this volatile. I wouldn't say even. I don't know enough about either of these characters to say the matchup. But, look.
I would say that Hero probably wins this just because of the projectiles and the fact that he can literally become the strongest character in the game.
Exactly, but I mean, you're talking, these are both two characters who just want to blow you up.
Yeah, but also, Luigi, does tier list really matter? Because he can 0 death the entire cast.
Exactly, and we're going to Smashville. You were saying? No space? Radish was like, all right, let's take the space away from him.
Exactly. He's like, I'm tired of you being so far away from me. I want to scrap. Get over here right now.
I'll close the distance. Try and crit me again. See how that works.
Yeah, but that's something that RadishKing does have to be careful of. That up B from a Hero is super safe.
Exactly.
Very fast out of shield option. And honestly, you can't really punish it, especially as Luigi, because you don't have a lot of airspeed, ground speed at all. So it's not like you can get over there anytime soon.
Exactly. And Jakob's doing a really... And that's another thing. We haven't seen an upbeat at all this set. At all. And so when we're talking about two characters who really know how to grab stocks, Radish is just playing this game too honestly. Too much of a hard-working man. He's got to pull his cheese out.
Only one dishonest down B, and it was off a grab.
Exactly. And Jakob taking full advantage of it, man. He's just like, hey, you won't cheese me? Fine by me. Competition is competition.
Yeah. In the business, we say we take those.
We take those. And you're just solidifying a really good lead. Jakob just seems to be in complete control.
Yeah, he's definitely super comfortable. His conditioning has been going really crazy. Making him chill when he wants to chill and getting that run-up grab just like now.
Exactly, right? And when you'd think that Luigi would kind of be the one to condition you in neutral, Jakob's doing okay, be scared of my menu. Oh, I'm right here. He's doing a really good job at mixing up, kind of setting up these rock, paper, scissors scenarios.
Yeah, that's the good part about playing the projectile character, bro. You always have that level of mental stack.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I going to throw out the projectile, or am I going to use my aerials?
Yeah, exactly.
Am I just going to grab you this time?
Exactly. Just playing it like a traditional fighter, setting the situations up, and Jakob's in complete control.
Yeah, cheese aside, honestly, Hero really is that classic FGC, fighter style.
He's kind of like a Shoto if you think about it.
Slow gameplay teching. You got to get those hits in when you can.
Exactly. But Radish, this is rage. I mean, you're on the brink of your winner's life. Game 4, you're down pretty significantly, but you've brought it back. You have the rage. You are Luigi.
Yeah,
this is what we need to see from Radish.
And he was not fast himself either, so getting off that ledge has been looking like a huge struggle coming from Jakob.
And, you know, you just get hit by one straight projectile, and that's back in the menu. He got the space. Even Smashville doesn't matter how small it is when you're getting sent to the wrong side of the stage, but that was still really good comeback stock for Radish. He's just has to find the stock soon, because the longer Hero stays alive, that's just the more chances you're going to get chased.
Yeah, and then especially just that, like the more damage he gets going on, it's going to be that much harder to get that comeback, because you start getting to that straight hit territory. Like Jakob doesn't need to hit a combo after 80%.
He just needs to hit like psych up something, kaboom something. He's got so many options, and he's ready. His tech doesn't find it, and Radish is clawing his way back into the game. But you know, when it's game 4, and you just cannot afford to make any mistakes going forward. And now we see Hero. He's stacking up his spells. Psych up's not gonna go away.
We gotta call it out. Jakob is so good at having a Celerado.
Exactly.
That very hard move to control, honestly.
Yeah, but so beneficial, especially against Luigi.
And
the first hit, boop, bonk. Not ready for it whatsoever.
Yeah, just like his character in game, just bonk his head too.
Bonk. No. What an insanely close set. Lots of back and forth adaptations, but we just weren't seeing the cheese from Radish. Yeah. And that'll propel Jakob into top 8 winners here at the SHSU Regional Tournament.
Yeah, if you play